Good Monday morning, guys. I am at Love's truck stop trying to get out of here. I hope your day starts out wonderful. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please think about hitting that subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome back. I just dropped off Maddie for her very first full day of school. They went for a partial day on Friday, but half the kids didn't show up because some of them were still on vacation. I had to stop and get gas at the Love's truck stop because I was sitting on empty because Maddie wanted to go to Chattanooga yesterday, and I've got some really cool finds that I want to show you guys that I found at McKay's used bookstore. They didn't have anything in the way of the crafts that I enjoy, vis-a-vis crochet or cross stitch. And the crochet books that I did find, they were very outdated. I mean, you could probably, of course, you could change the colors around, but the motifs and everything just were not my style, so I did not get them. I did, however, have some really good finds on some vegan cookbooks of doctors that I have been following and that I trust their information on. It was 69 degrees when I left the house. It is now 73 degrees. Go figure that one. Temperature went up fast. I'm having to adjust the temperature in the car because my windshield, I'm on the interstate, my windshield was fogging up on the inside. So I usually if I don't make myself a black coffee to go at the house, I will pick one up at the McDonald's, or they're working on the road and it just bumped my camera, or I will pick one up, or I will make some at the office. Well, I usually either have one with me or I pick one up, one or the other. I always have a coffee when I walk in the office, ready to go, and then I make a pot about 30 minutes to an hour after I get there. But this morning, since I had to get gas, I went ahead and I saw the line going through McDonald's to get my coffee, which is only $1.29 for any size, iced or hot. Used to be $1 at this McDonald's. And so I thought, I'm not waiting in that line. It was ridiculous. I got to get gas anyway. So I went ahead and parked and I got gas. And I went inside. Of course, the lines were short on the inside. They had 2 people to register. They were running them through quickly. Don't get me wrong, they had a crowd, but they ran them through quickly. Unlike the window at McDonald's. But for a medium, it was $1.89. For a large, it was $1.99 for 8 more ounces. Or 6 more ounces. I just got a medium. But I was like, wow, that's just crazy. The difference of the McDonald's being in the same building. I could have walked over to the McDonald's on the inside window, ordered my coffee, and saved, what, 60 cents? I just don't understand. I mean, they're owned by the same company, but anyway. Third world problems. They are doing construction on this road, and I'm sorry if it's really loud, but this part of the road has grooves on it, and the other side is smooth, but there's a car coming up. I don't know if you can see him or not. Coming up to where I can't get over. they're paving at night, which is great because for the people who travel in the mornings, which this is the way I'm going to be going from now on after I drop her off at school, because it's closer. I can get off at the first Cleveland exit, and I'm at the office within 5 minutes, which is nice, which is right here. That was quick. I gotta get back up over on this, but we're gonna get off on the exit, so it will go away, and there, it's going again. Yay. Yay. You know, it's really funny. I'm passing by all these great morning breakfast places like Hardee's, and now Wendy's has a breakfast thing, and BK and McDonald's and all that. And it's funny, I'm not tempted. Now, I tell you what does tempt me is Panera, because going this way I pass a Panera, but Panera has bagels, which are vegan. Now, it's still a processed food. It's not good for you, but it is vegan. I made my daughter a to-go smoothie this morning. And her book bag weighs at least 30 pounds. That thing is heavy. I'm exaggerating. It's probably more like 20 or 25 pounds, but it's heavy to be carrying on your back, you know? Plus, she had to carry her clarinet. So she's hoping that she can drop her clarinet off at the cubby at the band office, or in the band room. And I told her, I said, they probably will assign you lockers. I would think. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I saw any lockers. I don't think I saw any lockers, which is gonna suck because surely my baby's not gonna have to carry all that stuff. Now, they did have them sign out Chromebooks, and they could, I think everything they're gonna do is online. But I remember having to carry my books whenever I had, you know, to study or I had homework. But it was only like 1 or 2 books at a time, 3 tops. But I never had to carry them like she did. She's also carrying her binder, which is something they had to have in middle school, which weighs a ton. And I told her she's not going to need her binder. She'll figure it out. I'm just worried about her carrying all that extra weight all the time, you know. It's going to be a hindrance. And it's got her lunch in it, which is fine. You know, the backpack's great. But there's so much stuff. I'm like, she doesn't even have her books in it, and it weighs 50 pounds. I mean, I'm exaggerating again. It weighs a lot. It's heavy. I barely got to move it. It's heavy. Without her school books. So, yeah, I'm hoping it. We carried a purse. Oh, and I'm trying to remember if she had her purse with her. No, she did not have her purse on her. Thank goodness. But she's got everything in there. She carries her water bottle, which she got used to doing that at the other school. She has access to vending machines now. But anyway, this is her first full day. She's a freshman in high school. Now, when the high schools were around here when I was younger, they just recently changed this a few years ago. You had elementary was till 6th grade. Junior high was 7th, 8th, and 9th. High school was 10, 11, and 12. Well, then they changed it a few years ago to emulate what it was back in the, 50s and before, what it was supposed to be, where high school was 9th through 12th, freshman through senior year. I always thought it was odd that we were a state that was behind on that. But anyway, we're finally up with the times. Oh, bright light. We're finally up with the times, and so Maddie is now a freshman in high school. So I'll put a picture in the back at the end of this video of her No, I better not. She'll get mad at me. She doesn't want her. She doesn't want her picture out there. And here's the thing now, too. Kids are like, did you have my consent? Oh my gosh. I don't need your consent. I'm your parent. They need my consent. Anyway. So yeah, so parents, ask your kids before you put them on the internet, because a lot of kids these days are very self-conscious about themselves and their images, and they don't want to be put online, because once it's out there, it's a permanent thing. Even if you delete it and take it down, it is still out on the interweb. I know. It sucks. I just got a message from, okay. From Gretchen or Brandy or somebody. Anyway, somebody's stuck in traffic, I'm sure. Because it's the first full day of school. First full day of Bradley County schools. I don't know about anybody else's. Oh my gosh. So you're going to get to see a totally different part of town on my road trips. That's only when she goes to school. On the days that they don't have school, I will take the way that you guys have seen before, mostly through the back roads through the country. I may end up filming with my camera flipped around like I have in the past with my back road trip. Since she's going to the high school, I'm going a totally different way. And I'm finding that this way's quicker. So yeah, past Panera. They've got a special right now. I don't know if you guys have been offered this online or not. But I've been offered it through my social media as an advertisement, where you can get 3 months of Panera iced or hot coffee for free. I guess if you join their membership or their club or something. I think they're trying to promote their coffee, maybe. I don't think I've ever tried Panera coffee. I heard it was good. It'd be nice if we passed something like that on the way to Maddie's school. We used to stop at Speedway so that she could get some stuff on the way to her middle school. But I don't get a chance to do that. Going this way, we don't pass anything because the school is literally less than 5 minutes from the house. Whereas I had to go past my way that I turned to the office to go to her middle school. But it was almost on the same road, off the same road as my work. So after I dropped her off at the middle school, it only took me 5 minutes to get to work. Whereas dropping her off at the high school, which is 5 minutes from the house, it's not much difference in the distance. Yeah, so I still got 5 minutes. Oh, okay, so it takes about 8 minutes to get to the office once I get off the ramp. And it's going to depend on the traffic and the lights and them working on the interstate. I don't like that. I think I might try a different route and go back through by the house and see if that's any quicker. And come up the highway instead of the interstate. We may try that one morning. But bless her, I have to drop her off at 7:30 in order for me to get to the office on time. I wasn't expecting to have to get gas, but I did. Luckily, I had the time. But anyway, so dropping her off on the way, my point was, there's nothing. There's nothing from the house to the school. There's no convenience store. There's no restaurants. There's no nothing. Like nothing. It's all country to get to the high school, because the high school's in the middle of the country, right off one of the other highways. But Bless her heart. She's so nervous. She tells me she's nervous. She wore a stinking sweater. Guys, a sweater. I'm like, what are you? I said, you have on a sweater? What is wrong with you? It's still summertime. Mom, you don't know how cold it is in those rooms. She's got gym. She's going to have to take that off. Well, I don't think they're going to be actually exercising. I think they're getting all their information today. Because she doesn't have gym clothes yet. They have to wear specific gym clothes, which is where they're getting me more money again. I have to buy her gym clothes. Now, you tell me the parents who can't afford this, I can't afford it, but I have to do it. But the parents that absolutely can't do it, that's crazy. I have to buy her shorts and her shirts. And I said, why can't you just wear your shorts and shirts? I mean, that's what we did. You had to wear a certain type of short and you had to wear a certain type of t-shirt. I mean, yeah, a t-shirt. But we could do, I mean, we wore our own. You know, we could get our $2 or $3 Walmart t-shirts or whatever. But no, you have to wear theirs. She said it's just so that they can show who's dressed out and who's not. I'm sorry. If someone's not wearing a t-shirt and a pair of shorts, that tells me they're not dressed out. We weren't allowed to wear jeans, of course, in gym. And if we did, we had to stand up on the wall. Which sucked. But, I mean, I never had to. I always dressed out. Showers were optional. I don't understand. Anyway, so yeah. So I have to buy... So there's another, she's like, you could get the smaller, you could get the 75, I need the $75 package. I said, what? $75 for one semester of gym? Are you kidding me? After I just spent $80 for all the fees and stuff? Plus, each class has got their own fees individually. No, I'm like, my mother had 3 teenage girls. There is no way in Hades that she would have been able to afford something like that. How in the world do these people that have multiple kids do it? I'm struggling with the one. I don't understand. I don't understand what is wrong with our school system. I'm sorry, I did not mean to get on a rant this morning. This was not my intention. I don't understand what is wrong with our school system. The whole point of us getting the lottery in Tennessee was to help provide funding for our schools. That was why we voted it in. It's broken. The whole system is broken. And how are these people doing it? How are these people that have no money, that are in more poverty than me, how are they doing it? I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't. I got 1 minute till I got to be at the office. They give us a 50-minute leeway, which is nice. Ooh, and I got to tell you guys, they've offered us this really great new bonus that we can earn. Each month, we can earn an extra $100 bonus, which is nice. And then if we earn that bonus 5 out of 6 months until the end of January, then we get an extra 50-cent raise permanently. On top of whatever we're going to get on our review in May. May. It's like, oh, so awesome. Anyway, I'll tell you more about that some other time. But yeah, I didn't mean to get on a rant about the school. I'm so confused and I don't understand how this is possible or how it is working. It's just, it blows my mind. It just really blows my mind. Anyway, so I'm here. I'm going to have to let you go because Gretchen is not here to let us in. My guess is she got stuck in traffic. Brandy's having to probably do her funeral this weekend, so I got to go. Bye. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about what I've been doing. Looks like little pieces of bread, doesn't it? For the past 2 weeks, pretty much. This is all I have left. And I say this is all I have left, but, and then there's a thing full right there as well. These are my little bags. Those are my grocery bags. This is what happens after you Cut them up, and this is what they look like when you roll them into a ball to crochet with them. I haven't made Matt Ramsey's bed yet. I'm going, well, he's got, here, I'll show you. I'll show you Ramsey's crate. Ramsey has a crate that he sleeps in, and that we put him in at night. So I get the light to come on. It's behind the couch. Oops. This light is tricky. There we go. There's his food. There's his bed. And see how big it is? There's his puppy pads for when he wants to poopy on the floor. There's his extra blankets. And see how big the crate is compared to him. He just went in there. He thinks it's time to go to bed. You think it's time to go to night? It's not time to go to night. No. Okay. And then that's his little extra food. But this is the back of the couch. This is where I had to cut the couch. If you guys remember, about 2 years ago, I had to cut the back of my couch open to get to the kitten, because Boo Boo Kitty had her one kitten inside the couch. Yeah, that was fun. The animals. Okay, so I'm wrapping it up for the night. I'm going to string up some more of my baggies. I'm going to work on my Plarn balls. Eventually, I'm going to have some of these in a giveaway, so you guys don't have to go through the hard work and labor that it takes to create those. Okay, so how many of you around my age remember the show Romper Room? We lived in Columbia, South Carolina, West Columbia, South Carolina, Lexington, South Carolina, when I was younger, and that's my first memory of Romper Room. At the end of the show, it was a teaching show for pretty much pre-K and kindergartners in first grade. At the end of the show, they would have this lady, and I cannot remember her name to save my life. I don't know why. But the name of the show was Romper Room, and I remember the bees. But anyway, she would pick up her magical mirror, and she would hold it up to the camera, and it would do like this little spinny thing, like this spiral, like a peppermint, like a starlight mint. It was like red and white, and it would spin, or it was black and white. I can't remember what color it was. But anyway, her little mirror spin, and she'd show it to the camera, and then it would go clear, and she would say, she'd look through it like she was looking through to your home as a kid, and she would start naming off all these names about these people that she could see. But these kids that she could see. Well, I'm going to do my version of Adult Romper Room here. Hold on. All right, you guys ready? I don't have I'm going to hold up my magical Plarn ball. There's my magical Plarn ball. I see Janie and Lisa and Crystal, Brenda, Kathleen, Nancy, Vicky, Christy, Heidi, Dawn, Violet, Diana, Viviana, Gracie, Melissa, Erin, Lana, Ann, Patricia, Karen, Cheryl, Tracy, Barbara, Sandra, April, Tina, Jody, Deborah, Ellie, Melanie, Sarah, Sue, Ida, Tony, I see you, Tony, Cynthia, I see Cynthia, and I see Sherry, and I see Samantha and Verna, and Darla, and Ace Struck in Limbo, because I don't know her name, and Life and Yarn Tangled, and I'm sure there's many, many more boys and girls out there that I have not mentioned. Wasn't that fun? Yes, I've lost my mind. I thought that would be fun. Wanted to give recognition to some of you people out there that comment on my videos. And I know I've missed a few.
but there's hundreds of you that do comment on my videos, and I appreciate that, and I want to thank you. And be looking for something special tomorrow night. I'm hoping that I'll get it done. I do have a couple more giveaways to no to put together for my birthday month. Like I said, this is my birthday month, and I will do the drawing for all the giveaways for the month that has started since the 1st of August. The Saturday after my birthday. My birthday is on the 26th. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, sharing, staying with me, watching my craziness and my chit-chat. And oh my goodness, the Umbrella Academy's come back. I gotta go. Peace out.
This is what happens when you add a bunch of bags to the floor. Your cat buries herself in it. What you sniffing? What you smell? What you smell? This is Maddie's cat, Ellie Belly, if you guys didn't know. Too funny. She buries herself. That's so funny.